Will Smith's troubled marriage to Jada Pinkett Smith caused him problems at the Academy Awards, according to reports. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith have been married for a longer period than the majority of Hollywood couples. Despite having to deal with speculations during their decades together, the couple seems to have worked out the best way to keep the spark alive. Or maybe that's just what they want us to believe, because recent revelations have proven unsettling for fans. Finally, have they made us realize that they're not in the perfect marriage and that all of their troubles and rumors throughout the years have had a significant impact on Will? Is this true? Well, stay to find out. Will Smith's marriage is starting to take a toll on him, but how do we know? In his new memoir, Will discusses his marriage and his life before marriage. He admitted that he and Jada had their ups and downs, and he shared details about some of his former relationships. Two of the old relationships referenced in the Aladdin Stars book are Stockard Channing and Melanie Parker. He also talked about his wife, Jada, and her ties, particularly with Tupac Shakur, a close friend. In his memoir, Will said he was envious of Jada's friendship with a California rapper. Tupac and Jada met in the mid-1980s and had a close bond before he went to prison in 1995. They had a falling out, and he was slain in a drive-by shooting in 1996 before they could reconcile. Though they were never intimate, their love for each other is legendary. They defined ride or die. Will described their ride or die friendship in the book. He went on to say that their relationship tortured his mind. At the beginning of our relationship, my mind was tortured by their connection. He was Pac and I was me. I have triggered the perception of myself as a coward. I hated that I wasn't what he was in the world, and I suffered a raging jealousy. I wanted Jada to look at me like that, he explained. These are the types of things that leave an incredible impression on a person's life, and it was only the beginning. Will also made a few additional remarks during his conversation with Oprah, all of which were linked to his memoir. During their private talk, she told him, "I realized you basically lost everything. The government seized your cars, it took your home, you ended up in jail. You describe it in 2 words, actually. Rock bottom. What was at the root of that downfall, Will?" In addition to previous romances, the iRobot actor spoke extensively about his marriage, its difficulties, and the lengths to which he tried to maintain it. Will Smith has a show where he shows how he sheds pounds. In a voiceover, Will stated, "This began as a journey to get into the best shape of my life. When I started this show, I thought I was getting into the best shape of my life physically, but mentally, I was somewhere else. I ended up discovering a whole lot of hidden things about myself." Throughout the video, the book was mentioned several times. Willow Smith, Jaden Smith, and Trey Smith were among the members of the actor and musician's family that gathered for a reading of a passage of the book. Will told his family and friends, "That was the only time in my life that I ever considered suicide." In the video, Willow is visibly moved, while her brothers and the others at the table remain deafeningly silent. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Is it possible that Jada was the one who started it all? As one of Hollywood's most known power couples, the Smiths have won numerous accolades, raised 3 children, and even leapt out of a plane together. Smith and his wife were married in 1997 and have been together ever since. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith have finally spoken out about the long-running romance rumors. Pinkett Smith returns to hosting duties for the 2-part Season 2 premiere of Red Table Talk on Facebook Watch, this time putting her husband on the spot. Despite their celebrity, the couple has never shied away from discussing the ups and downs of their relationship, and their more than 20-year marriage is a testament to how they've survived every storm, even a separation. Will also talked about his relationship with GQ in a recent interview. He elaborated on a point Jada made in her show Red Table Talk. She doesn't always agree with traditional marriage norms. Jada never believed in conventional marriage. Jada had family members that had an unconventional relationship, he told the publication. So she grew up in a way that was very different than how I grew up. There were significant, endless discussions about what is relational perfection, what is the perfect way to interact as a couple. And for the large part of our relationship, monogamy was what we chose, not thinking of monogamy as the only relational perfection. His comments came more than a year after the couple's appearance on Red Table Talk, which was one of the show's most watched episodes in July 2020. On her Facebook Watch show, Jada brought herself to the table to address rumors that she had an affair with R&B musician August Alsina 5 years ago. Jada sat next to Will in the July 2020 show and calmly told viewers that Alsina had entered their lives while he was sick, and it was good to be able to help him. She later revealed that when she and Will were over, she and Alsina got into an entanglement. Will said, "We decided we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy." During that rough era of their marriage, Will also claimed that he wasn't sure whether they'd ever converse again. After a lot of therapizing and Jada confronting both the ugly and beautiful aspects of herself, they persevered. Even though the Smiths' romance sounds like it could have come straight out of romantic film, their meet-cute didn't end happily. However, after all the ups and downs they've had in their marriage, the health of their relationship has been questioned after what happened at the Oscars. It's never been criticized in this way, which may have severe repercussions on Will Smith's career. As the dust settles on what will undoubtedly go down in history as one of the most dramatic Academy Awards ceremonies ever, celebrities and public figures from all across Hollywood are weighing in on the night's most stunning event. In case you missed it, a heated brawl between Will Smith and Chris Rock, prompted by a joke about Will's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, overshadowed the rest of the show. "I love you, Jada. I can't wait to see G.I. Jane 2. Chris said, referring to Jada's bald head. For some background, Jada was diagnosed with alopecia in 2018 and has spoken out about how her hair loss has affected her mental health and overall confidence on multiple occasions. As a result of this joke, Will, who sat opposite Jada in the front row of the crowd, got up from his seat and proceeded toward the stage before hitting Chris across the face seconds after Chris's joke. Chris looked completely taken aback by the incident, but kept his composure in front of the cameras, responding, "Oh wow, Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me." Will returned to his seat and yelled at the comic, who stayed on stage as the audience awkwardly laughed. Many others assumed the slap was part of a pre-planned comedy routine. Will snapped at Chris, "Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth," instantly putting an end to the notion that the brawl was staged. The incident, of course, dominated much of the night and provoked a flurry of debate regarding Will's actions. It wasn't long before a slew of celebrities chimed in on the discussion. However, one celebrity with some experience with the unpredictability of live television is Jimmy Kimmel, who notably hosted the Oscars in 2017 when the night ended in total turmoil after the erroneous Best Picture winner was announced by mistake. Bill, the host, began calling the slap the craziest celebrity altercation ever, prompting Jimmy to express his surprise at Will's behavior. Jimmy, like many others, originally mistook the confrontation for a rehearsed performance, claiming that he and his wife were stunned by how real the slap appeared on television. Jimmy alluded to the notion that Will's legacy may have been irrevocably ruined, forsaking the good guy image he skillfully created over the course of his long and successful career, elsewhere in his conversation with Bill. So really, fans and even Hollywood personalities think that Will Smith's career will be seriously affected after the Oscars incident, and it's really all caused by Jada. So do you think Will has reason enough to say that Jada has ruined not only his wife, his marriage, and now his career? Tell us below what you think and what your theories on this subject are. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you always find out the secrets and news from your favorite celebrities. See you in the next video.